So Planted was written by Alex Pham as a way to move away from the sort of hymnal habit of presenting light as like a fully binary idea. And I really, really liked it because I had this idea of like a seed gets planted underground where it's cool and dark and safe, and the birds can't get at it, and the winds and the sun can't get at it, and that is your chance to grow in this place that we maybe don't think about because we can't see it. So yeah, I love that track.
Well, good morning. Welcome to our neighborhood Unitarian Universalist Sunday service in the summer. Thank you for joining us, whether you're here in person, with us on Zoom, or watching a recording in some later time. If you're joining us for the first time, know that you are welcome here, as is everyone seeking a spiritual community. Our mission at Neighborhood is to empower spiritual growth and shared action for the care of our world. Today, we're going to encourage spiritual growth by singing together, which is why we're in a circle. And the choir is all around you, but more on that later. My name is Gordon Thorne. I'll be the weaver of your service this morning. It's an all ages, all singing service, and that means that children and adults can stay together for the whole service so that we can all sing together. But at any time, if you want a quiet place, please access our wiggle room off to my left there, where there's some toys and a comfy couch, or to our activity table over on the side, where we have art supplies and a kinetic sandbox. If you're feeling the heat in the room too much, it can get a little stuffy. The air conditioning is on in the rainbow room over there to my right, and you're free to access that when you feel like it. Please remember to be aware of the various needs and boundaries of one another while we're gathered together, honoring our mask-only seating area, keeping aisles clear for mobility devices, and only taking photos with permission. If you have a phone or other device that can be silenced, okay, good. I invite you to do that now, unless you need it in order to access and participate in the service. At the same time, we are a community of many ages and abilities, which means we embrace whatever little noises or distractions come with being together. Please know that our services are only about 90 minutes long, so if there's anything you need to make yourself comfortable in the space, sit, stand, stretch, fidget, get a glass of water, please feel free to do that at any point. If you're new and would like to keep in touch, there's a newcomer card, and you can find it in the seats in front or behind you. So just access them and then put them in the plate when it's passed around at the offertory later. Whoever you are, wherever you are in your relationship to belief, spirituality, or this community, we're glad you're here today. In a moment, it'll be time to greet your neighbors. After you've greeted a few neighbors, turn to the camera at the back wall, that's just up by the projector, and offer a greeting to those joining us virtually, whether in the present or on Zoom or in the future recording. You'll hear a chime to signal the end of the greeting time. So now, take a moment to greet the neighbors around you. Please take your seat.
Would you invite people to come into the front row so that we're more singing together?
Yeah.
I asked the choir to stay back, but now nobody's in the front.
Thank you. I'm going to encourage you to come on up and sit in these front rows. It's a circle today, and it would be good to have some people on this side as well as back there. Just
Thank you, friends, for making a campfire experience where everyone's really far back from the campfire. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Great.
It's good to see you all this morning.
Thank you, Brennan.
I'm going to do that then. The people of Turtle Island have been singing songs together for millennia, and I acknowledge that the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation are the treaty holders of this land, and that the Wendat and the Haudenosaunee Confederacy lived here before me and are living here now, together with other First Nations, Métis and Inuit. We raise our voices in solidarity and joy with them and acknowledge the deep debt we owe them as keepers of this land. Now, I'd like to invite Bruce Line up to introduce our next song.
Our next song is called Keepers of the Earth. And it's a song written by composer Joyce, how do you say, Poley. And she writes a lot of songs with groups in mind. Her songs have been included in several children's songbooks and Christmas pageants that are presented at UU congregations all over North America. The song reminds us that Earth is a sacred blessing, this earth, and we're called to protect her. And this simple but profound message is perhaps the most essential thing for us to keep in mind and in our hearts in this time. Keepers of the Earth is what we call a zipper song, which means there's a part of the song in which we can put our own words, which gives us a chance to participate in composing the song anew each time we sing it. This song, The Keepers of the Earth, won the People's Choice Award at UU Music Ministries in 2014 conference, and I hope you enjoy singing it together with all of us.
In this song, we are blessed by every river. Every river makes us whole with its riches and its beauty. Every river feeds our soul. And it's the river, the word river, that makes this a zipper song. I'd like to take, as Bruce mentioned, we can co-compose, some suggestions from the congregation.
I would like to do that, because I think that was my...
Okay, what would you like to suggest, Bruce? I would love that.
I want to suggest that every bird.
Every bird?
Are there other ideas, other things that we feel blessed by?
Every forest. So we'll sing every bird, every forest, every breath, every insect. That's going to be enough verses, everyone. Every bird. Who's keeping track? Every bird, every forest, every breath, every insect. Could we please rise in body or spirit as you are willing and able? Every river
The chalice is a symbol of our UU faith, and in lighting it and saying our invocation, much like singing together, it evokes a spirit of shared community and an invitation to go deeper. This morning, I've asked the newest member of the choir, Robert Roshinsky, to light our chalice. Robert will be using the flame from the children's chalice, and this practice honors each child as a vital part of our community and reminds us that our own inner child is worthy of attention and care. Join us in singing. We light this chalice to remember, to light the fire within our own hearts. And now would you join me in reading our invocation, which will be projected on the screens. Let us cast the circle of a sacred space here. Let us cast the circle of a cherished space here. A space of safety, a place of forgiveness, a place of love. If we want the world to change, we must craft in our space and in ourselves the seeds that grow a different kind of life, a life of graciousness, of creative intelligence, a place of life and spirit for ourselves and our families. And now I'm going to bring the mic over to Kurt Thompson, who's going to speak about our third song.
Our next piece is Infinitely Whole. We're going back to Alex Pham as the composer of this one again. And it's based on a sermon by Reverend Bran Lennox, they/them. It challenges the perception that people with disabilities and in the trans community are broken. It says basically that we're whole just the way we are. As a person with a disability myself, I can acknowledge that often people who see me on the street think I'm a broken person, they think I'm incapable, and they get scared every time I nearly bump into something when I'm perfectly fine. So this song will be in two parts. There's two different phrases that really beautifully go along with each other.
I'm going to teach you both parts, and then we'll split it up. The first line, we were all born infinitely whole, sounds like this. We were all born infinitely whole. 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 And the second part sounds like this. We are each of us enough. We are each of us complete. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are. Let's try it. We are each of us enough. We are each of us complete. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are. We are each of us enough. We are each of us complete. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are. So how we're going to do this? For a lot of the songs today, I'm going to divide you into the West and the East. West people, hi, you're on this my left over here, and East people over here on the right. People on the West, you're going to do the first infinitely whole bit, and then I'm going to bring in the East people to sing the We Are Each of Us Enough. You're welcome to start with them on the infinitely whole line. All right. Do we want to rise? People of the West. We are all born infinitely whole. We are all born infinitely and people of the East. We are each of us enough. We are each of us complete. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are. We are each of us enough. We are each of us enough. We are each of us enough. How about we try switching roles? So people of the East, let's do the infinitely whole line. And people of the West will do the exactly as we are. People of the East, here we go. We were all born infinitely whole. We were all born infinitely whole. People of the West. We are each of us enough. We are each of us complete. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are. We are each of us enough. We are each of us enough. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are. We are each of us enough. We are each of us complete. We are each of us enough, just exactly as we are.
Okay, true confession, I struggle to sing. I wonder if my voice is in tune and on beat. If I'm asked to sing harmony, I'm just as likely to start singing the part of the person next to me. But I do sing, because I know that music has a unique ability to find the heart. I can remember singing Blue Boat Home right here, and my voice catching and my heart being filled with emotion. Just think of the unbridled thrill of singing along with 40,000 others at a concert to a song that you remember every word to. Or the peace that comes to someone in the last stages of their life when they hear a song from their childhood. Music can do that. It finds your heart and it cracks it open. As some of the choir have mentioned, they spent last week, actually, no, they didn't, so I'm going to say it for the first time. They spent last week at their annual retreat, and it was an intense and joyful time because they sang over 40 songs that make up the new hymnal. Now, if you didn't know, this is a new all-electric hymnal. We actually talked about it this time last year, that make up the new hymnal. That's different than the Gray Book, that's different than the Teal Book. In fact, this one is all electronic, and it is the future. and it's called Sing Out Love. And our own Suzanne Mazars had a part in creating it. And Sing Out Love is the name of our service today. So the choristers were singing out love, but they were also creating a future at Neighborhood, because they were choosing the songs that will make up our monthly songs for the coming congregational year. They decided first what they thought would be a good fit for our congregation and which spoke to their heart, and then they decided which would fit each theme. So this service is the result of all that work. So in the words of the Greek philosopher Plato, music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. So, Ella, would you like to come up and introduce the next song?
So, yeah, what he said. I've introduced songs before, and I've made a complete mess of it. I'm very good at that. But today, I'm going to read what I was told to read. And then I'll add my own stuff after. We Will Rise Together was originally commissioned as a choral work for the Oak Ridge Unitarian Universalist Church in Tennessee. I don't know what TN stands for. Its name was changed from We Will Walk Together out of respect for the request to use inclusive language, and the choral piece was adapted to a hymn format. Cliff Harden, him, is a composer, conductor, and pianist living in the Washington, D.C. area. Along with his freelance work in theater, he has served as director of music at River Road Unitarian Universalist Congregation in Bethesda, since 1983, where many of his arrangements and compositions were first performed. His music is performed internationally, and his Requiem recently had its Carnegie Hall premiere. The lyricist, Jan Elliker, she/her, is a lifelong choral singer, soloist with the choir at the River Road Unitarian Universalist Congregation, and is married to UU composer Cliff Harden, who we just spoke about, and has collaborated with Cliff as lyricist for many choral anthems, hymns, and larger choral compositions. Now, that's all the stuff I was supposed to tell you. The rest is me. I really enjoyed this song at the retreat this week. I swear I've heard it before. So I think we have sung it as a congregation before. I think the choir has sung it before. But I'm not 100% sure because I have this other life that I live in my head. And some things just don't add up. Anyways, I listened to this song in a video on YouTube, and it was spoken of in this video that either Cliff or Jan, his or her father, when later in life, as he was preparing to leave, finally came out of the closet. He was closeted his entire life. And this song was written for that purpose, to celebrate his freedom in so many ways. And I think it's a beautiful song, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Oh, and if you feel like dancing, please do. A lot of clapping, a lot of grooving. Get your groove on and enjoy the song. Thanks.
Thanks, Ella. You're welcome to rise, as with all the songs today, as you are willing and able and want to. Banger.
Thank Hello. I don't normally use my cell phone, but for some reason, stuff is not staying in my head this morning. So excuse me while I... Okay, well, technology, sorry. Okay. So the song that we're going to be singing next is Still My Soul. I'm going to do it backwards because I'm a contrary person. So I'm going to say why I really enjoyed this song. I really enjoyed this song because my heart was heavy the morning that we were singing this as a group. And I felt like this song held me in such a heartfelt, unconditional way, and I felt like I was able to find peace within my soul. That's how I felt. And interestingly enough, the composer, Charlene Ginger Rich, she composed this song. She's a lifelong pianist like Susanne. And as a part of she submitted this, what do you call, she submitted the music without words to the Mennonite Voices hymnal, and it was Katie Garber that put the words to the song. And what I found interesting is that Katie wanted words that would hold when someone is in anxiety, and they would find peace and they would find calm, but from a place of hope, not just putting words out for the sake of words. So that's our next song.
So now it's time for meditation or prayer to still our souls. Just find a comfortable position. Set your feet on the ground. Feel the connection with the ground under you. Let your hands rest easily on your lap or your thighs. Gently close your eyes or simply soften your gaze to the floor in front of you. So I ask you to just take a deep, full breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold it just for a moment and let it out slowly. Just feel a little bit of tension going from your shoulders, your jaws, and your mind. Let's do that again. Just another deep breath in. And then slowly out. Bring your attention to the natural rhythms of your voice, your breath. You don't have to change it. You don't have to control it. Simply notice it going in and out of your nose or your lips. The gentle rise of the chest. Notice the warm air breathing, leaving your body. If your mind begins to wander, just let it. And then gently and without judgment, bring back the sensation of your breathing. I'm going to transition now to a minute or two of shared silence. Just use this time to rest your mind. Concentrate on your breath. Thoughts arise, acknowledge them, and then like clouds passing in the sky, return to the quiet. And now, as we come to the end of our practice, simply bring your awareness back into the room. Feel the weight of your body resting on the seat. Take one more deep, refreshing breath. And let it out. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And bring this sense of calm with you. Allison.
The next song was written by Reverend Randy Partain, they, them, and who is a fellowshipped UU minister, currently serving the UU congregation of Cleveland, Ohio. They composed this next song with spiritual intentions of connection with the divine in earth, others, and self. When I was introduced to the heart-opening song, it resonated easily and profoundly with me. Its simple, flexible form allows a variety of words to be inserted as desired, so that we might sing that our hearts are open to the pain of the earth or to the joy of our souls, or whatever we want to open our hearts in connection with. I found that the repetitiveness of the lyrics and the tune enabled me to enter fully and access a meditative and receptive state, as well as to be open to each other, of course. Reverend Partain passionately defines ministry as inviting people into deeper connection, relationship with their inner wisdom, deeper connection with others, and deeper awareness with the world that we all share. And I think the heart-opening song helps achieve this, and I hope you feel the same when you sing or chant it today and through the coming year. Oh, and there's going to be opportunity to make some movements. So when it speaks to being open to the song or to the love or the pain, being open to the pain of the earth, we can do that, or small earth. Open wide to the pain of you. and to the pain of my soul, or the love of my soul. So the first time through, we'll sing it with pain, and then the second time through, it would be for the love.
Steph, would you like to come up and talk about our next song?
The next song we're about to sing is called Holy and Divine. It has an interesting history, so I'm going to just read that part out to you first. At the General UU Assembly in 2024, Rev. Jakaran Bell, or then Reverend Jakaran Oyola, offered the final comment before the vote on a business resolution supporting the rights of transgender, non-binary, and intersex and gender-diverse people. The preceding discussion had been difficult at times, and she wanted to make sure that those groups heard one message unequivocally. Lean in, she said. I love you. The repetition of this message moved Reverend Lyndon Susan Ulrich to compose Holy and Divine, they, them pronouns, by the way, in honor of the transgender, non-binary community to which they belong. When we sang this song at Unicamp, it made me think of, not in this particular community, I want to be clear, but in the world, where sometimes I'm treated as a burden, sometimes I feel like I'm just being tolerated. To hear from my spiritual community and the ones that surround me, that they love me, that they think I'm holy and divine, moved me to tears when we were singing this song. I want to expand it now. We just finished speaking our joys and sorrows, and we heard each other and we witnessed each other. As we sing the words, I love you, sing it to those around you, those who express sorrow and those who express joy. Let this love bring us together as a community.
All the songs are so beautiful. But now is the time where we ask you to be generous and give of yourself and your wallet. Volunteer efforts are essential, but rent and salaries are paid and programs created from your contributions. The greeters are now going to pass the baskets for those who choose to make contributions. Whether you are online or in the sanctuary, you can use the link display. Oh, no, yes, there's a link there. It used to be a QR code, but I think we're just doing the link. So you can use the link, and that leads you to our donations page on our website. And so in all ways, I'll ask you to be generous. If you found love and acceptance here, if you found a home here, if you have known kindred spirits here, let this offering be a token of gratitude for our common life as we build the common good. And greeters, when you're finished, you can bring the basket up just below the podium. Okay, so I'm going to read you the life of our community, all the things that are going on with neighborhood and around neighborhood during the summer. So sadly, Martin Grays, our Director of Children, Youth, and Family Programming at Neighborhood, has resigned from her position. We're sad to see Kat go, and it is with gratitude for her months of work here that we wish her all the best in whatever her next chapter brings. So with that, the HR committee will be convening to consider what we can learn from Kat's tenure here, and we'll begin a search process anew. We look forward to receiving your input and support in this process. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Reverend Sally, who's over there, if you need if you need any more information or if you want to add your contribution. So you can go back one. Oh, it was. Thank you. Access Syllabus Retreat at Unicamp on the 28th to the 30th. This is facilitated by Kathleen Ray. Empower flow states in sports, dance, and everyday life. Increase agility, flexibility, strength, and balance. Do the things you love with more ease. Reduce joint pain. Age with vitality. I'd like to do that. All levels and those with disabilities are welcome. So that's up at Unicamp, the 20th to the 30th. Council of All Beings on the 29th between 10 and 5:30. This community ritual, we gather to speak on behalf of more than the human world and receive their gifts to continue healing and protecting our planet. There's a program fee of $110 plus accommodations and food. So just connect up with Natalie at that email address, or Natalie's there. And it's facilitated by Natalie and Julia, Bruce, and Larry Nussbaum. Circle Music Week. It's facilitated by our own Suzanne Mazars and Jane Lewis. So that's going to be August 9th to 14th up at Unicamp. And so you can tune into the moment, tune into yourself. It's a good week. Is it a weekend?
It's a week.
It's a whole week. The only instruments will be our voices and our bodies, so all voices are welcome. Plein air art retreat. You can join Lauren McKinley Renzetti Sunday, August 30th at Unicamp. Drawing and painting in nature, all abilities are welcome. Bring your own supplies. Lots of stuff at Unicamp. Next Sunday, we're back to a simple service of joys and sorrows. And then there's an option to stay to watch a live stream in the hall here of the AUUMM conference. That's the music, the UU Music Makers? Music Ministries conference service that will be in Milwaukee at 11:30. The service begins here at 10:30, and then that begins at 11:30. As always, check the screen in the Cappuccino Room for more information, or our weekly emails, which have a plethora of announcements and information and opportunities to connect to neighborhood. The week after next week, the message will be truth and story, and our speaker will be our own Rob Corbett. Music will be provided by Suzanne and Friends. Kurt Thompson will be our service weaver, and our own Rev Sally will be in the Rainbow Room for any kids or people young at heart that want to spend the day, the service with Sally instead. Sarah, would you like to come up and present our next song?
Thanks, Gordon. So our next and final song is Keep Me, and it was written at the height of the pandemic in an effort to find solace and connection to the non-physical. It references a common Jewish teaching, I am but dust and ashes, written by Rabbi Simcha Bunim, to recall our humility in the face of great challenge. And the composer is Molly Bago, she, her, and she is a queer Jewish singer, songwriter, teacher, and prayer leader based on Nipmuc and Pocumtuck land in East Hampton, Massachusetts. Molly carries a deep love of Jewish music and liturgy and weaves together original melodies, traditional liturgy, and communal singing to cultivate connection and meaning for people of all ages. She leads song, prayer, services, and workshops for Jewish communities locally and across North America. When you listen to the words of this song, the sort of the Jewish liturgy, now I found both the words and music to be very powerful and to express what it was like for me to experience the choir retreat this past weekend, both sort of very joyful, but also sort of a sense of solidness and connection in in sort of a quiet, sacred way.
The song actually has 3 parts. Just looking at the time, we're not going to sing the 3rd part. You'll have to come back to service during the year to hear how that part goes. So I'm going to teach you the first 2 parts, and we'll layer them together. So it sounds like this. Keep me in the arms of my beloved, oh God. Keep me in the arms of my beloved, oh God. Keep me in the arms of my beloved, oh God. Keep me in the arms of my beloved, oh God. Good. And the second part sounds like this. Planted where I stand, grounded by the land, carry me back to the sea from dust to dust again. Planted where I stand, grounded by the land, carry me back to the sea from dust to dust again. Planted where I stand, grounded by the land, carry me back to the sea from dust to dust again. Planted where I stand, grounded by the land, carry me back to the sea from dust to dust. Very good. Could we be grounded where we stand, if standing is a posture that's comfortable for you right now? We're going to start with the west wall people, taking the keep me in the arms bit. West wall, keep me. Keep me in the arms of my beloved, oh God. And east wall, let's do planted where I stand. Planted where I stand, grounded by the land, carry me back to the sea from dust to dust again. Planted where I stand, grounded by
As we draw to a close, I'd like to invite Robert back up to extinguish our chalice. And we can sing together. Although our chalice has been darkened, we hold the fire within our hearts. So let's finish by holding hands and forming a circle to end our service, reaching out physically or symbolically, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Today I leave you with the words of Don J. Cooley. Let us go out into the world singing. We know these songs. They vibrate through time in our very souls. They are the songs that give us life. They are the songs that give us meaning. They are the songs that give us purpose. Now it is our turn to take these life-giving songs out into the world. Let us go now singing these songs with voices deep and strong. And may the world join us in praise and in celebration and in love. The circle is open. Go in peace and love.